your turn.
Okay. So yesterday, if you watched that video, we were talking about world building and about how Kale's brain explodes things and then I have to clean up the mess. So one thing that we mentioned was that because the two of us are writing the same novel, we have to communicate to each other. And that means that we have to do a little bit more world building physically on paper, so that way we're getting all of that out. Part of that's kind of my job, because she's the one who came up with the grand scheme, and I'm very good at organizing things. And with putting things on paper and then realizing, hey, we both need to know what so-and-so's last name is, or whether or not so-and-so supports the monarchy, or they support the bourgeoisie, or whatever the heck the case may be.
Motivation.
Yes!
You
That
need
is
to
totally
know their
the
motivation.
word. Motivation. But it's more than that sometimes, because we both need to know the personalities of the characters and also what's going on in the world. Because we do have a very complex world where there is a government that's going to be overthrown or maybe not be overthrown, and there's the whole plot with the lost necklace.
Well, I drew a wonky map, so it was like a spiral, and on the other side of the paper there was another spiral, and then there were like approximate locations of like the opera house and the estates of the people. And
just in talking about a lot of it, though, we kind of worked out some of those things, because we did need to have kind of a rough idea of how things were spaced geographically, because we do have an upper class and a lower class and the bourgeoisie, and
So another thing too is that I wanted to have like a very specific sort of aesthetic for like the lower city as far as the upper city. Right. So
because we are working in steampunk, and this is set like 1890-ish, something around then. So we are working with a very specific style and aesthetic, and needing to incorporate those elements in the right way. So one of the things we did was we did a lot of photo research, just kind of gathering kind of random photos of things that we thought looked like it might be part of the lower city, part of the upper city.
Well, with that too, one of the things that we had decided was that the upper class is more of a like French influence sort of, and the lower class is more of a German influence. So in looking up clothing and language and buildings from that time, just parsing them out in that way. And I think one of the things too when we go back and rewrite it is we're going to have to pay attention to like the way the sentence structure is as far as the two languages are put together. So
yeah, anyone who knows French or German, please feel free to get in contact with us. Hi, Rhodey. So that's world building in a nutshell, at least for the two of us, and I guess for the rest of the Five.Nerds, since it's Friday, and that means writing week is over.
I kind of like writing week.
Oh, except for Wiki. Wiki's going to be posting her writing week video next week.
So. More writing week!
Yay! Anyway, have a good weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye.